feel like this. Only been days, but it feel like months. Been gone for a year, only know like once. Life move fast when you do.
Good morning, guys, and welcome back to our channel. If you're new here, I'm Lacey. I'm a 8th grade teacher, and as you can see, I am putting my makeup on. This is my last step until it is time for me to leave, so I am running slightly behind. I'm not gonna be late or anything, but I've just been dragging because, guys, March is the hardest month, which is sad because it's my birthday month. March does not have any breaks. I don't have any days off. There's no holidays, so it's just a long month, and I'm just tired and definitely dragging a little bit, but that's okay. I tried something a little bit different with my makeup. My skin is so oily, so I was looking on TikTok to see like what do people do with oily skin, because obviously I've had oily skin for years, but I use matte and poreless makeup, and of course I use powder. Like, I try all the things I can, but lately it hasn't been working. So I did put powder underneath my makeup, and now I'm putting on foundation, and then I'm gonna put powder again on top. So hopefully that'll help. Comment down below your best hacks for oily skin. The reason why I tried that today is because I actually have an extra long day because I do have ELA night tonight. So after, teaching all day, I do have ELA night from 5 until 7. So the students can come with their parents and play some ELA games with the ELA teachers. So I am required to stay and do that. So I will be at school for almost 12 hours because I get to school around 7:30, 7:40, and I will have to be there until 7 p.m. tonight. So hopefully this makeup will last all day. I'm sure the parents don't care, but I care, so we'll just see. But I'm gonna finish this makeup because I'm yapping more than I'm focusing on my makeup. So I will check in with you when I get to school and let you know what we're doing today. Nothing crazy, but I'll show you when we get there. I made it to school and I wanted to show you my outfit of the day real quick. So I have on these cargo pants. They are leather cargo pants from Ross, and they are green, which is my favorite color. And then I paired it with this color block blouse from Shein. I love that the stripes go in all different directions. And again, I have ELA night. I'll be seeing some parents tonight, so I just kind of wanted to look a little bit cuter, a little bit more professional, since I am seeing some parents tonight. So again, today is going to be pretty chill. They had a writing exam a couple weeks ago, and the county wants them to learn how to edit their own writing. So they got their scores back and everything, and they got feedback. So today they are going to make the edits. I teach 8th grade. They don't really care about this writing, so it really won't take long. I think it'll kind of just be a warm up to go back through your writing, make sure you know what feedback you got, and then make the changes and resubmit. So that honestly will take maybe 20 minutes, 25 minutes, something like that. And then our main thing of the day is to make an infographic, because we've been talking about AI all week because they love using AI so much. So I decided to make that the topic of the week. And we read some articles, we did some writings about AI. And today I'm gonna have them make an infographic based on everything they learned. So completely independent day. I already turned in my lesson plan for next week, and it's only Thursday. I am all ready for ELA night. I have the game already, so like I really don't have anything to do today, so that's a good problem to have. I usually don't show student names, but that is the list of people who are behind on iReady. Our school uses iReady, which gives the students lessons, so it's like a quick little lesson and then like a quiz. It's not supposed to be hard, and they take 20 minutes, maybe 25. They know the expectations. So there's no reason I should have that many names on the board, but I'm gonna handle that today, bring parents in, take some privileges away, because this is something that they've been doing all year. It's March, it's not new. It's lunchtime now, and basically they have just been doing stuff on their own. And honestly, I haven't had anything to do because I already turned in my lesson plan, and I already am prepared for ELA night. I actually had a kid help me design my little board for ELA night, because I have a board that says what I'm doing and everything and the directions for the game. So I just did random little stuff today. So this is my lunchtime. I'm just gonna have a few snacks, and I did bring literally a frozen burrito for later because I have a feeling I will be hungry since I'm here till 7. So I think on my planning, even though it's 2 o'clock and I still will have 5 hours to be at school, I think I'll have that burrito just so it'll hold me over for a while. I'm on planning now, and again, I don't really have much work to do, so I'm just going to plan any last minute stuff for my ELA night game. I got this done, which is my little instructions board. So right here in the middle, it has the title, which is parts of speech categories. They wanted it to be an ELA game, so I couldn't just do normal categories. So it is parts of speech categories. I have the definitions and I have the directions underneath. And of course I do have like the actual game boards printed out. I'm gonna see what I can set up now, but I think they did say to wait until the after school because the cafeteria is being used right now. And that is where ELA night's going to be. So that is the deal. I don't really have much work to do because like I said, I am ahead and they are actually taking a quiz tomorrow. So tomorrow's gonna be another day where I don't really have much to do. Thursday is actually our ELA planning day where I get with the other ELA teacher and we plan, but we actually canceled it because we knew we had ELA night. So I am going to just focus on that for planning. If you know anything about categories, there is a dice with letters on it, and I'm really just now realizing I should have brought that from home. But instead, I printed out these little letters because I have the paper version of the game, not the real board game. And these are very, very small. So when they draw a letter, it's going to be hard for everyone to see. So I am going to bring this whiteboard and these little whiteboard markers and just write the letter bigger. And the second part of categories is being given a category, which is why it's called categories. So once they draw the letter, then they will be given a category. Like, for example, this is vacation. So all their words that they come up with have to start with that letter. Like, we can use R as an example. So they would need to come up with a noun, a verb, an adjective, a proper noun, and then an adverb that starts with that letter. For example, we could say R. So because this is ELA, like I said, I can't just play the normal categories. They did want it to be ELA, so that's why it's a parts of speech categories. So that's why I gave them the definitions, because you'd be surprised a lot of people do not know what nouns and verbs are. And then, of course, they have an answer sheet. So again, they'll draw a letter and they'll be given the categories. And this is where they will record their answers. There is room to do 9 rounds, but I'm not really sure that people would really want to sit that long. So we'll just kind of figure out as we go how long people want to stay. And then of course, because there's an answer sheet, I have these pens. I just went through my closet and luckily the teacher before me left a whole lot of pens, so I should be good. So I'm gonna check in with you later. I'm not really doing anything during planning, twiddling my thumbs until dismissal. So I'm gonna see you later when I'm getting ready to set everything up. So this is the setup. I did not open these up, but really what I did was print these categories, like 10 copies of them, so I can spread them out on the table so everyone can see. I think what I will do a little bit closer to time, because it's 4 o'clock right now, I think I will go ahead and put out the first list so it's ready for whoever sits down first, so I don't have to really do any more sort of prep. I ended up folding up the letters because you could see what letters they were, and I didn't really have a bucket for them to draw out of, so they're just gonna draw from a Ziploc bag unless I can find one. So I did fold them up so you can't see what letter it is. And then of course the whiteboards are ready, got the markers, so there's really nothing else I can do, so I'm just gonna head back to my room. Since I'm just kind of waiting for ELA night to start, I went ahead and printed my stuff out for tutoring. I tutored 2 first graders on Saturdays and 1 second grader on Sundays. So I found some reading passages, and I have some flashcards, and then I have like some color by sight words. So I'm all ready for tutoring now. And I wanted to update you about all those names that were on my board that I was talking about. So this morning, right after I filmed with you guys, I did go back on iReady and I did refresh the screen, and there were like 8 people who got it done. And the kids are used to this board situation because all year long I've been writing names on the board if they're behind on iReady, because it's not a grade and they just don't feel the need to do it. So I kind of have to use embarrassment for them to do it, and they know if their name's on the board that I am gonna either call a parent or do something about that. So all year long I've been writing names on the board. I've been contacting parents. If they don't get their iReady done, then I tell the parents they have to do it at home. So they are aware of the situation. And then for the month of March, to make matters worse, they are doing March Madness games during their connections. So the kids formed little teams and they're playing games, trying to narrow it down until the big March Madness game the day before spring break, which is the 27th or 28th, whatever that Friday is. That's going to be the big March Madness game with whatever team is left. And they cannot play March Madness. They cannot even do any of that if they are missing work, if they're failing a class, or if they are on my board for iReady. So some of them did go home and actually do it last night so they could play today, and some of them did not, and they had to learn the hard way that the school is standing on what they said. It is not my rule that they have to have everything done to play. That's a school rule. So a lot of them were kind of upset today that they couldn't play, but it's that time of year. You've got to stay on them and you can't let up. So a lot of them learned their lesson, and they're going to get their name off the board for next Thursday because some of them did not get to play today. All right, guys, it's like 4:55, so I am headed up front. I have a little bit of candy for whoever wins, and I got my family, and let's start the LA night. Guys, it is 6:40. We were able to leave a little bit early because the crowd pretty much died down, and they just let us go. When I say crowd, I mean like the 10 families that showed up. But we had a good time, and it went really well. The game went well and everything. So I'm now headed home. I am gonna pick up food on my way home because it's gonna be 7 by the time I get home, and I do not have it in me to make dinner. So my husband already knows after long days, I'm gonna pick up some food. So we're gonna have some KFC, and I'm gonna just end this video here because my teacher day is officially done. Make sure you like, share, comment, and definitely subscribe to our channel, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.